I'm back, and the fall off was inevitable. J.Cole's new album. Sorry that my neck collar is so fucking loose. I didn't know this shirt was gonna do this to me before we started recording. But J. Cole album, fucking banger. I do want to say that off the initial drop, the album definitely didn't live quite up to the hype that I had for it. Only because some of the songs were a bit, they grew a little bit stale. I know we starting off rip with the criticism, but I feel like the rap industry, especially still in big 2026, unless the song has stuff going on to make it interesting, songs ain't gotta be 5 minutes, bro. Songs ain't gotta be 5:40, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And some of the songs with the beat switches or even more interesting rapping patterns of him rapping the whole 5 minutes, they sound interesting. I can sit through the whole, 5 minutes. But some of the songs just go on a little bit too long for my liking. That being said, J. Cole's The Fall Off shows you that you can be talking about some shit and be rapping at a high level and saying shit that makes sense, and it don't gotta be a mystery. Niggas don't gotta be confused after listening. And it's and I'm not gonna say there wasn't bars that I definitely had to re-listen to. Definitely some songs I had to re-listen to. I got songs like Safety. I got songs like Poor Thing hit. Legacy was cool. I do like the second intro on the second half of the album more than the first one, even though the first part is kind of cool, just cool. But when the beat switches, so much energy just gets brought out. I like this 2-track too. The Fall Off is inevitable. I feel like a lot of songs on the second disc, the second half of the album, I don't know. I definitely didn't like it as much as the first 12 songs. Not to say it was bad, they just weren't for me specifically. It was like kind of stale. I feel like the most interesting song from there was probably What If. I like that he's rapping from Tupac and Biggie's standpoint of like, if they put their pride to the side and ego, and like what kind of J. Cole stands for. Like J. Cole kind of gives like a morality to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a street nigga. He's aware that he's not a street nigga, but he'll commentate over everything that he sees in hip hop as a nigga from the hood per se. I don't know his background, but from those urbaner areas, I like the topics that he is able to touch on and the way that he's able to deliver. He's definitely rapping at all-time high. Safety is probably the best song to me off of here. It's just a good message. You know what I'm saying? Good little 90s boom bap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. Like, it feels like a song in the time period from where he's trying to, you know, get inspiration from. I feel like that sound like exactly like some shit that would drop back in like the 90s. And it's executed. It's one of the better rap songs. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Mobb Deep. You feel me? The features, I feel like I could take or leave some of the features. The Future feature, I don't know if Future was featured on Run a Train. The hook kind of catches you off guard on Run a Train because it's even in the beginning, like it just catch you off guard because the vocal inflection that Cole or Future is doing. It sound like Future, but it kind of sound like Cole too. Like I could kind of see Cole doing it. And he say some shit about Jermaine. I don't think Future would say that unless it's for artistic purposes. But yeah, I don't know if I really fuck with Run a Train like that just because of the hook. I like after the hook, like it kind of grows on you, but like it's not some shit I can ride around to, you know? It's not some shit I can just like turn on Run a Train. I've probably got to listen to it again, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause my cousin just posted Run a Train on his story, so maybe I'm missing some shit, man. Maybe I'm missing some shit, but just wasn't one of my favorites. I feel like nobody really talks about how good J. Cole is as a melodic artist too. And I feel like songs like Middle Child, Kevin's Heart, those hits, they get overlooked as being melodic rap songs. And I feel like even with his rap, like rapping stuff, like a lot of these outros have some beautiful sung outer noise by Cole himself. singing, and he's been doing that shit on like Port Antonio Clouds. So in some cases, that shit saved the song. Like in fucking the Let Out, that damn near saved the fucking song for real. That and the guitar. Don't like the Let Out at all. It didn't have to be a double album, I think. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have did a double album. All the greats, they for some reason do a double album. Fuck it. Why not? 24 songs. I listen to all them bitches. But I feel like a lot of it was bloated. And I know in each song he's talking about something specific and he's really having a message. But some of the time you don't need no damn message, to be honest. Not need a message, but we could have done without, let me see. We could have done without the Let Out. We could have done without Old Dog. We could have done without I Love Her Again, Slick. I just feel like those songs, they probably gonna have their audience. Like niggas probably watching this shit like, damn, he like I Love Her Again. I love I Love Her Again. That was about stuff, but I feel like stuff do matter sonically too. Like Don Toliver, there's their places for good sonical music and good bars. I feel like J. Cole does good sonically sounding music and good bars really well. I feel like on this album, definitely the best shit that came out this year. I listened to Don Toliver Octane. I'm probably gonna do a review on that. Probably gonna listen to it again, cause I got like I'm gonna do a review on it. I'm gonna say that video for the time being. But definitely the best rapping out of, I guess, what, the big three in a while, between For All the Dogs, GNX. I like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I have to re-listen to say if that's better rapping. I know Kendrick was in his bag rapping wise and storytelling wise in some of the songs on there, but I'm gonna say it was better than that, because I feel like J. Cole had narrative from the beginning to the end, and it kind of sticks. There was no underwhelming rap performance on this album. I think. I feel like just some of the songs was just too long for me. You know what I'm saying? And some of them was too not my speed. You know what I'm saying? Some of the bitches don't want my speed. I feel like this was a great album. If this J. Cole final album, I hope it's not a good way to leave off. I mean, he's rapped about everything. It feels like he's been rapping forever. He's 41. I didn't fucking know he was 41. I don't want to give this shit, cause the game dropped a fucking review. Nigga said, let's talk about other songs I like. The Boosie sample on Poor Thing, top marks. Fucking Who the Fuck Is You, hard. Don't like the Unabomber bar. Will never like that shit, not gonna lie. Bombs DeVille. The second half is really saving that shit, not gonna lie. Bombs DeVille, or Bombs at DeVille, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Drum and Bass is a great fucking rap song, and I probably only like really fuck with 3 songs off of out of the 12 on Disc 39, the second album. So it's like going 9 for 3 means something. I mean, going 3 of 9 means 3 of 12 means something. So I'm gonna give this bitch an 8. Re-editing the video, I just think that I gave it too low of a score for what I think the work is worth. My revised score is an 8.8. I can't give it a 9. And I think I'm allowed to change my score. This is just my first opinion. Great rapping. It could have been more concise. Some of these beats, they got a little stale. Not saying they bad. There was some amazing beats on this bitch, but it get to a certain points at 3:33, and Cole is rapping at his pinnacle of pen, and you just, damn, we're 3 minutes 33 seconds in this bitch, but I'm ready for the next song, you know, like. But the fall off was inevitable, bro. His last EP I gave a 9. And I think the EP worked so well because it was shorter. That's why I loved it so much. Like, them bitches was 4 minutes, but like, it was only like 4 songs, you know, after I got to a certain point. But also too, I feel like Cole was rapping a bit better on those 4 songs than, not the rest of the album, but just more spirit, more energetic too. Like, this is a great album. I'm gonna keep listening to this album. Tell me what songs y'all need to fuck with in the comments. If you don't fuck with the album at all, tell me. I'm not tripping. It's your opinion, man. It's your opinion. It's my opinion too. Don't get mad at me. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay out of them Epstein files, please.